Well, what is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys another Marvel Res video, and this one is Season 8. I like the background song they got going on there. Here we go. So, as Season 8 on Marvel Rival Rise, spring is rounding close, and vibrant summer awaits us by the pool. Indeed, if someone happens to have Summers as their last name, it's hard not to imagine them as relaxed, radiant person. But for Scott, his entire life has been a harsh lesson in learning how to hold back his light. Unlike the warmth of the summer sun, Scott's brilliance seems to have forced him to bid farewell to any lasting happiness, trapping him in an endless cycle of bitter winters. Though when Jean is by his side, he can really let loose. Ooh, when he's at his best, Cyclops is the first of the X-Men, the steadfast captain, the ultimate defender of Xavier's dream. But when Jean is gone, he becomes a radical mutant revolutionary, a wartime leader, the heretical heir to the Xavier legacy. Heretical heir, huh? Whether or not Cyclops was right, in our eyes, the only true tragedy is that during the mutant's most desperate fight for survival, he was left alone to bear those choices that had no right answers. Just as Orpheus's desperate gaze separated him from Eurydice forever, Scott's restrained gaze forced him to endure far too many partings before he could ever truly embrace happiness with Jean. So if the theme of Season 7 was freedom, then the beating heart of Season 8 is reunion. Cyclops, perhaps one of the longest absent heroes in our game's lore, at the very onset of the time stream entanglement, he was attending Gambit and Rogue's wedding, only to be swept away by a temporal storm into 2099 timeline. Though he tried to keep a low profile, the moment he saw a stranded Moon Girl in danger, he didn't hesitate to leap into action. Tragically, his heroic intervention led to both of them being captured by Alchemax. He was forced to keep his eyes open, serving as an endless, agonizing power source for Alchemax's Chronovium. And this immense power was ultimately harnessed by another child desperate for a reunion, triggering the localized incursion that has spanned our last 2 seasons. Unella Lafayette, whom some may know better as Moon Girl, is the smartest person on the planet, much to the consternation of her fellow geniuses, but unfortunately that level of intellect doesn't make goodbyes any easier, nor does it lessen the ache of missing a best friend. When the time stream entanglement struck, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur were torn apart. The partner who had shared her misadventures, her wild escapades, and helped her navigate the world with imagination far beyond her years was locked away in the Collector's Museum. Lunella, meanwhile, was trapped in an unfamiliar era, forced by Alchemax to research ways to breach other timelines. When Deadpool liberated those captive creatures and brought them to his monster kingdom, Moon Girl finally caught Devil Dinosaur's signal. Desperate to reunite with her best friend, she recklessly activated the Chronovium she had been studying, yanking the entire Alchemax headquarters along with the captive Scott Summers back into the present timeline. Oh, so she did that. Okay, cool. True, a reunion isn't always a perfect cure for the parting. It can be born of a mistake, a rash decision, or a reckless gamble. The problem that exists before the goodbye might still be waiting when you say hello again. They might see red, flooded with anger for one reason or another, with other partner as the receptacle, but the moment 2 lost souls connected by any distance look into each other's eyes once more, they'll know one thing for certain: the parting itself can never hurt them again. Be ahead of all the parting as though it's already behind you, like the winter that has just gone by, like summer has arrived. Ooh, I like that. And this is the beginning, little opening of it. You have Moon Girl here, You have Devil Dinosaur here, right? So she's definitely missing Devil Dinosaur there. Oh. Till 3. Okay, well, I'm going